KV. I'm the landlady of the Five Rounds in Taunton. I enjoy running the pub because I love meeting people, socialising with people, making people happy. People come to me every day, you become part of a community, looking after people, caring for people when they come in here, and brightening up someone's day. I wanted to be a secretary, and I trained to be a secretary, and that's what I did, and I worked here part-time since I was 14 years old in this pub, and then I met my future husband working here. We went off and ran another couple of pubs for a couple of years. We came back here 16 years ago to run this one. I didn't get any. Mark had to take a personal licence to go to license to sell any beer, alcohol, anything like that. So he had to go on a course, learn all the legal requirements for selling alcohol, and he's the licensee.
Okay. So you look after the catering
I
side?
look after the catering. You have to do basic health and hygiene course to be able to run a kitchen, and any staff who work in the kitchen need to take the course. There's plenty of courses around everywhere. You can take them at hotels, they run the courses all the time, or you can actually do them online nowadays. Okay, beer side, the wet side we call anything that you sell out of the bar is called the wet side. That's not as profitable as it used to be because we're all brewery owned nowadays, whereas before most of the places used to be free houses, which meant you could buy your beer from anywhere. Now you have to buy them from the brewery, and they tell you basically what you have to pay for them and what you have to sell it for. Food wise, that's where you make more of your money. So if you make everything yourself and employ as few people as possible to keep it going nicely, then you can make a little bit more money on the food side.
Okay. So how many staff do you employ?
I employ about 25 staff. Most of them are at school or college, university. They come back from university at all their break times and work here. I've got 3 people who work here permanently, if you like, even though they are only part-time. Part-time cook, part-time kitchen assistant, and a part-time waitress, but they're here all, a lot.
Okay.
And everybody else works 6 hours a week.
So you've told me about some good points, making people happy. Tell me about some of the bad points of running your own pub.
Okay, it's long hours, very, very long hours. And when you have your own business, whether it's a pub or any business, you're responsible for everything. Everything is your responsibility, be it staffing, be it the accounts, be it the general running of the business, right down to who's going to empty your wheelie bin, who's going to work that day, who's going to do everything of running a business. That's all down to me and Mark to sort that out with the ordering and everything else. So it's very, very long hours, but it becomes your social life, and it encompasses everything. You expect to work, if you're doing this kind of work, minimum 60 hours a week. You probably work closer to 80 hours a week during Christmas time. Okay, I do all the admin side of it, and I trained to be a secretary, so I already knew how to do basic bookkeeping, filing, everything like that, which I used to do for a few years. And then when I worked in my first pub, accountant actually owned it, and he taught me how to do the books then. So then we got our own pub 2 years later, so I did it with them. I came back here 16 years ago, I just carried on. So I do the VAT, the weekly accounts, don't do the payroll anymore because there's a thing called real-time pay, which has to be done as soon as you get paid. You have to inform me in that regularly now, and then go straight to the pay. Basic bookwork takes 4 hours a week, I suppose. You sit down from start to finish and do it. Every day you have to do your tills, start of each day, you add up everything you did the day before, check all the food tickets, and all those up and do that each day, so that takes another half an hour.
Okay. So if I was looking to get involved in the pub industry, to run my own pub, and I had the opportunity to go out there and source courses to help me, what type of thing would you think I would need?
Okay.
Starting at the top.
It would be really good to go to a brewery and they run all sorts of courses for you. So you can get hold of the big ones like Enterprise and Punch, and they run courses of how to do so many things to do with catering, to do with the marketing of the pubs, personal license courses, everything. They run all of the courses everywhere. They do that. Certain colleges run different courses. They'd be able to help you as well. The most important thing is to work in a pub yourself and see how it goes. Rather than assuming you can run a business, work in the business first for at least 6 months. Try and work in every area of the business, whether you're kitchen, waitressing and bar. Learn all of that first, learn how the pub functions, and then start taking the courses to better yourselves.
Good. Okay. Is it something you'd recommend?
It's really enjoyable and it's really fun, but you have to devote your life to it. You can't expect to run a pub and have a life as well. It becomes your life. If you're happy to do that, the rewards are there. You earn a decent living, because when you live on the premises you obviously don't have to pay for your food or any bills. Everything's included for you, but you have to be prepared to work for it. I'm proud to be what you're aspiring to be. So my advice would be, go to your local pub, go in there, get a job, start working through it and see if it's for you.